Yo, what's good, people? And today I'm coming to talk to you about something very important because we're all talking about equality, we're all talking about the problems that are going on in America, and it's not going to stop until these free men get arrested and get charged. But what happens next? I'll tell you what happens next. Reparations. Now, reparations is something that has been brought up over and over again, and they can't seem to find the way forward because the polls that they've done are saying 58% of black people in America are for reparations, but only 15% of white people are for black reparations. So it's clear the white man don't really want you to get any money. But how this all works is the population is, I believe it's 12.7%. So if we talk about millions, that's 40 million black Americans. And I say black, not African American, because they're black. What this means is they have to take some steps into ensuring that these 40 million Americans have equality, and also it comes from the top. So first of all, my first idea would be, before we talk about any reparations, I believe what has to happen is there needs to be an official apology for what happened with slavery and everything. Because guys, let's face it, there's never been an official apology. Yeah? There's never been a day where anything stops and it's officially come down from the White House, from the leaders of all 52 states. For me, there would need to be, and this is a whole day in Washington, yeah? Nobody's working on inauguration day where you celebrate the apology of slavery. So every senator, the president, everyone needs to get, and look, Trump can't do it, so I'm not worried about that. This is something you can think about Joe Biden doing next year. Make it a day and let them stand up there and officially apologize. On top of that, I would also request that the black leaders in the communities, the top leaders, be there to accept the apology. Yeah, that's important. After that, guys, I would make it official where you would have to make it memorable. Yeah, you would have to make it memorable. So I'm talking about whether there's a state of an official paperwork, a marble stone, statues, something.
A public holiday.
We'll come on to reparations, we'll come on to that in a second. But public holiday sounds good. But I think that it would have to be a public holiday to do this anyway. But I think that you make it memorable. So have a state where statues or a plaque or something is put on there, the fact that this day has happened and the day is official. And you can, as Lisa just said, make it a public holiday in the future. Everything else does. And once that is said and done, you've had it apologized, you've had it accepted, you've had it memorialized. I think then you can be in a position, and only then, to have reparations. Now, the idea behind reparations doesn't have to sound as big as it is. I mean, everyone's talking about, oh, there's some black people who have come there who were not the ancestors of slavery. You know what, guys? Public records can be able to cipher through that with no problem. You just have to have the ability to want to do that to make it happen. Because if this was anything else involving white man, you can be sure it would happen. Yeah. So because it's important and because it means something to a whole sector of Americans, you make it happen. Outside of that, there are various different ways you get it. Yeah, we can play a little numbers game here if you want. There are various ways we can do it. So 330 Americans, 40 million of them are black. Whew. The cost of slavery to people who owns land and everything at the time equates to about 3 billion. So if you want, you can give that money back to black people if you want. Yeah. I'm not sure whether that would work. I've got a few different other ideas I want to run by you. Now, we can use the fact that they can have a week's extra holiday a year. We could use the fact that medical payments are reduced by 50%. If we look at the Native Americans, they get a subsidiary on tax they pay when they work. There are various different ways, because the one thing I think everybody's afraid of is if you have somebody who's sitting down there not really earning money, not really producing, not paying tax into the American way, you're going to give that person a load of money when, quite frankly, they're just doing nothing for the country. Yeah, so there's a lot of that going around. I'm thinking of a way that you can benefit the people who are working, who are producing, and who are helping and pay their taxes in America. Yeah, those people, you give them some kind of tax relief, you reduce their medical costs, because believe me, medical costs is a real thing in the United States. You reduce that by 50%. There are ways reparations can work. It's worked with the Native Americans, and I don't see them complaining about the lack of tax that they're paying. Yeah, you're on their land. So therefore they have tax benefits for a lifetime. There's a way you can make it happen with the black community. Yeah, guys, so that's our thoughts for today. I would love to hear what you guys think. It's a subject that is going to happen. No one's talking about it. That's why I'm doing a video right now, because these riots and all of this that's happening now has to come to an end. And for me, the question is, what's next? How do you change the privilege and the equality in the United States of America? And I think the only way you have to address that is by the methods that I've talked about in this video. Guys, thanks for supporting the channel. I cannot believe I'm nearly up to 500 subscribers in less than a week. So you guys obviously love the content that you're getting, and I promise you I'll keep it real, and we'll see where we can go with it. #stay home
with me.
Nice one, guys. Peace, man.